Hello everyone, welcome back to Minecraft Survival Let's Play. Storm's Ghost here. We are picking up exactly right where we left off. We are here in front of the village. Our camp is back behind us. So, let's get started. Unfortunately, my audio was crapping out when recording, so I am going to redo the audio and then head on into town and look around over there, since we did not do that in the last episode. Alright, so here we are at the church. Maybe we could make the base, but I'm not quite sure because of if the pillagers come, how well I'll be able to defend it at this point. So maybe not being in town will keep the villagers safe. I'm not 100% sure about that. If you know, let me know. So I'm just going to look around town, look for anything that I can do to pick up resources. As you see, we have a sheep and a horse, and everything's looking very nice and new. And this is the repair and enchantment table. That sound in Minecraft always freaks me out. And while we're in the house, we're going to take a look in the chest and take as much items as we can. It will be good to have a tree farm going. Alright, we'll take a look in a few of these other houses, if there's anything in there, I'm not sure. Since I'm used to creative, not survival. Since I'm used to creative, I'm used to just clicking on things. And I need to realize that doing that in survival means I'm probably placing a block I can't break right away. So stone cutters can make all these different things. As you saw, there were stairs, slabs, and stuff. So we're heading down to this last house to see if there's anything in there. Which unfortunately there isn't anything other than a bed to sleep in. And there's that shipwreck we saw earlier. It has a nice beach area. I hear some zombies below us. They have pretty good resources of cows and pigs in the area. And now I know where the zombies are coming from down there. So, I think that's a birch tree forest biome. It might be nice to build a tower or something up on that hill to overlook the town, really. Kind of a defensive place. Maybe the villagers could move their town in there, up there. We've got a little bit of a lag going on, for which I'm not sure why. May have to play around with my settings to see what lags and what doesn't lag. So Normally I don't play Minecraft Survival at all, I just play creative. And it's much easier being able to grab all the blocks you want. In this, it's going to pose a challenge, not being able to build what I want right away, having to build up to what I want. And unfortunately, we learned that the turtle doesn't drop anything. So as I mentioned before, I have to redo this audio, so I'm not doing it in the way real time as I wanted to and how I recorded it. It sounds probably a lot better than this, but I can still comment over this. Because I don't want you guys missing anything. Let me know what you'd like to see, what ideas you have for me to build, what I'm doing wrong, what I could do to improve playing survival. What I can do to make the videos funner for you guys. I also like the new leaf textures in vanilla as well. And the wood textures. Kind of reminds me of a BD craft type of look, a little bit. As I'm used to Conquest. First the texture pack, then the resource pack, then the mod. But unfortunately the mod is only at 1.12 and I've been wanting to play 1.14 since it came out. And I know there has been new updates to the game. Right now I'm heading back to the base. I believe I'm heading the right way because there's that floating tree. I'm gonna stop and check it, just to make sure that it has resource in there, that's why it's floating. Yep, we got one more piece of wood. There's the wrecked ship and my base is over there. I just found out I could run with the control button. That's pretty funny what you find out while playing the game. So it's a new day. The problem is I respawned on the other side of the bed. I'm gonna make a few shears so then when I farm trees and stuff I can cut off the leaves. What I'd like to make is a compactor to use to help farming. As you see, I started a farm down below. If you haven't seen the last episode, be sure to go back and see. I would have much rather have spawned in a jungle biome than plains, but can't really control where you spawn or what's around in the world for you. And that's the beauty of Minecraft. Here I am trying to figure out how to make a fence. And I made a ladder. So you can watch me fail as I'm trying to craft something that is pretty obvious. Not really used to crafting since I've mainly played creative in the past. But I finally have my compactor? Yeah. Composter. That's it. For these wheat farms. So now what I'm figuring out is that I need the tools to make the farm bigger. Since I'm starting to get a little hungry, I'm looking for some food. Also forgot about that glass that I had in the furnace. So if you have any crafting tips and tricks, let me know in the comments. Since I'm still trying to learn it all. So I decided to take some of the steak with me. I'm organizing myself so that I can go back to the caves. And right now I'm trying to look for a little more recipes to craft. In the next video I'm gonna straighten out my mic a little bit so then it can be real-time commenting when I'm playing the game. Let me know what you'd like to see me build first once I have enough resources. A house, a tower, walls around the village that we explored, protected from the pillagers, since that's part of the new update. So if you'd like me to build a farm, and a realistic one. I'm not really that big into redstone either. I'm a noob when it comes to redstone. Don't know how to use it. I know how to make things look good, but I don't know how to use redstone one bit. So we are off to the caves. I got my iron sword. I do apologize about the sound of the fan if you can hear it. It's very hot out. I have the AC in, but the filter is being cleaned. Those Minecraft cave sounds are pretty creepy. And here's some coal for us to get. More coal is good. What's funny about the sounds in Minecraft is apparently Mojang will not put in Herobrine because it's too scary, but they'll put in creepy sounds like that cave and all the weird sounds around. So what has gotten me back into Minecraft? I mean, it's mainly the update. The new update's what really got me back into it. Wanting to play it for a little while, but I've been playing a lot of Morrowind and stuff. And since I need cobblestone, we'll also pick some of that up. Let me know what you'd like to see. If you want to see me skip over some mining, resource gathering, or would you like me to just show everything that I'm doing? Let me know. I know to some people, just watching me break blocks is pretty boring. And if you are one of those, let me know. And if you want to see that, let me know. If you want to see me do everything, to see whether this playthrough is legit or not, let me know in the comments. If you know how to enchant items, let me know also, because eventually I'll have to figure out enchantments. So we are heading back to the surface. I'm trying to see how bright it is. Still going down below, looking for more resources. And bought some more coal. I also hear a skeleton, so I'm looking around for it, trying not to get shot by the bow and arrow. So does every skeleton carry a bow and arrow? I think they do. I'm lucky I haven't come across any creepers yet. And there's some iron. I noticed some iron over there by the lava, so I'm trying to figure out how to safely get it. Unfortunately, there wasn't a lot of iron in that vein. So we're gonna go back up. Probably head back to base. Since it is starting to get darker out. The sun is setting over the plains here in Minecraft. Corny as I sound, it looks very pretty. So I'm trying to decide what to do if I want to build some more. What I would like to do is start a tree farm, probably somewhere down here by the beach. Place a couple as I can near water. Yeah, and that should probably do it. So I'm taking my newly iron items and looking for things to craft with it. I noticed a campfire, which is just made with sticks, logs, and a piece of coal. Or charcoal. Being a noob that I am, I'm thinking I need to craft coal. I don't even look down in the inventory for a little while. Smoker. That's what I'd like to eventually make to cook food, smoke fish. I'm still trying to figure out how to make coal like an idiot. And then I realized that I have some coal, so all I need now is planks, sticks, and coal. And I think I had sticks in one of those barrels. So here we go, with the campfire, we got it. Now I just need to figure out a place to put it, away from my other items so then they don't burn down. So when building, I decided to build a wall around the campfire. When building, what I like to do is basically build into the ground like support. In a few minutes you're going to see me starting to build the wall, and I'll explain it building. So I'm digging out the area around the cliff. The reason why I like to build in the ground is so more realistic. How many builders in Minecraft have you seen just place things on top of grass? What's holding that structure up? If it's in the ground, that means it's secure. Like, think about placing a log support. You wouldn't place it just on top of the ground. You'd dig a hole in the ground and place the support in the ground to anchor it better. And I decided that using full cobblestone blocks wouldn't be good. So I want to use half slabs. So I'm looking for other things to build as well. And I noticed that you can build a lantern. That's why I went back. So iron nugget. So now I'm trying to figure out how to make an iron nugget. I'm looking through all the recipes. So since I don't really like how the look of torches are, we're going to start using lanterns. Since lanterns are probably a little more brighter than torches, but they're also more useful. I think they are infinite like torches are. What I'm looking for is a recipe to build a blast furnace, because they're a lot faster than furnaces. So it's probably going to be a little bit for me to find a recipe for it. So what I instead decide to do is to expand the farm, and to do that I need to dig out the cliffside a little more. And then I do as I did before, just go down into the ground for the wall. And I have run out of cobblestone. So we're gonna go look for more resources. Unfortunately, I only found one more, which means we'll have to go back into the caves to get more. And I just tried to make a cobblestone slab with only one cobblestone. So that shows how smart I am about this crafting in the game. So I decided to make one more lantern for more light sources. So you can't break the lantern with your fist in Minecraft, so you have to use a pickaxe. But luckily it doesn't break like glass. I was thinking it might after I broke it. So now I'm just trying to figure out a place where to put the lantern for nighttime. And then go to sleep. So what I don't like is that I spawn on that side of the bed, on the wall. So I break the bed and put the bed down next to the barrel. So since I need more cobblestone for the wall, I decided to go back over to the caves, so then I can get more cobblestone. And if you'd like some stuff cut out, like from traveling back and forth, let me know. And I will cut out some of the content. So I decided to go down this way and basically mine my way over to the ravine edge so I can make another way down. I'm thinking of building medieval and caves and stuff, kind of like in Skyrim, on how the Dwemer had their underground fortresses and there were mines in Skyrim, so I think that'd be pretty cool. And I also found some more coal, which is always a good resource to have. So to have the building Skyrim theme would be pretty good, or maybe even a mix of Skyrim, Oblivion, and maybe even Morrowind. For different areas, maybe a different type of ancient or medieval build area for different biomes, like maybe in certain biomes it's like European medieval, like France and England. And then there would be Viking medieval, maybe even like Aztec or stuff like that. Kind of like what I'm trying to remember what his name is on YouTube. Vigo Man, that's his name. He builds a lot of different styles, probably like that, but in survival. I'll get all the resources to build that type. So as we're walking back, I noticed that it's very easy for me to find my base because of the smoke from the campfire, which is pretty cool. Eventually, maybe I could put the campfires and towers and stuff like on city walls, so then it's like a beacon or something. Kind of like the beacons in Lord of the Rings after they're lit. Or even Mojang could come out with a campfire that can be lit and unlit. So now I have enough cobblestone to continue building the wall. And probably down there I will build an area for barrels for my farming needs. And I start to head back to the cave and forget that all my pickaxes broke. So I found one more that I have already, so we're gonna head back to the mine. So I can't believe myself. I've found this iron that I've been walking by this whole time, but I didn't mind. And only if the commentary was good, the audio was good, it kept cracking, you would have heard me cussing at the game and myself for not figuring this out sooner. So 12 pieces of iron is pretty good, and we head back to base. So I made another furnace because I'm still trying to figure out how to build a blast furnace. So first I decide to melt down my iron ore into iron ingots, or whatever they're called. And if you would also like to see a creative Let's Play as well, like maybe build ideas, maybe come up with a little series of ideas to build in the survival Let's Play, so then I'm not just building aimlessly, let me know if you'd like to see that, because I'll come up with a test world or something. And you could figure out how to build along with me, or copy my builds, I don't mind. So we're gathering up the iron that's already melted. And now I'm looking for my cobblestone. And we are going to put the cobblestone in the furnace and turn that into stone. I'm still trying to figure out how to make a blast furnace. And I figure out that doesn't work, so I start over. So now we're finally turning the cobblestone to stone. So as I continue to build up the wall, I realized that the fences that I put up to support the lanterns, I didn't like the look of them. So now I'm trying to figure out how to make stone wall. So now I figure out how to make a cobblestone wall, and we will replace where the lantern goes with a cobblestone wall. So now that it's nighttime, we're going to get some rest and start again tomorrow. So I take the stone and turn it into smooth stone, and while waiting for that, I see that the wheat is ready to be harvested. Having a little extra seeds, I go in and make some more rows for wheat. So now I decide to decorate the way down to the farm with a path. And have the path around the camp area. And do you think this world I'd like to create in survival, do you think it should have lore? If you do, let me know what you think the lore should be. How the world became the way it is. Whether the gods created it, the demons, or maybe even the world just appeared and no one knows how. Maybe make houses like in Game of Thrones, like different ruling areas, different kingdoms. Let me know what you think, and leave your opinions down in the comments. So I finally make a blast furnace and decide to put it down there. Now I'm trying to figure out how to keep the blast furnace lit. That hurt. So I jump down and I want to plant another seed for the farm. So I decided to make a couple of iron pickaxes, as those will be useful for obsidian and diamond. So I think I broke the lantern, but I start freaking out, then I realize that it's right up there. And I noticed that the trees have also grown at this point. So I can start harvesting the trees for their wood and leaves for the composter. And I think with everything that we have now, we will end the episode. I do hope you enjoyed. If you haven't subscribed already, subscribe. Leave a comment, leave a like. Let me know what you'd like to see, or what you'd like me to build in the next episode. And what wouldn't you like to see in the next episode, whether it's mining or whatever. So, until the next one, bye.